that in addition to being great dentists, you have got to be great leaders. Okay, how many leadership courses have you taken here? Okay. So where's it going to come from? A lot of it's going to come from your passion. It's going to come from your heart. But there are some skills you need to learn as well. Each of you got a piece of blank paper. Okay? This is leadership lesson number 1. This will serve you well for the rest of your life. All right? I'm going to ask you to hold your piece of paper up. And I'd like you to just take a little leap of faith with me here and close your eyes as you do this, because I want you to do it your way, not your neighbor's way. Okay? If you don't have a blank piece, if you didn't get one, any blank piece of paper you have works. Close your eyes. We're going to do 6 simple steps. I'd like you to fold your paper in half, please. Now I'd like you to tear off the upper right-hand corner. Fold it in half one more time. Tear off the upper left-hand corner. Fold it in half one more time. It's going to get a little harder. And this time I want you to tear off the lower right-hand corner. You can do it. Okay, when you're finished, you can open your eyes. And then I'd like you to open your papers and hold them up so we can all see them. And I want you to notice that with those 6 simple instructions, every single one of you have the exact same look, right? Hold them up so we can see they look exactly the same. Okay, we might have 2 that look the same here, but very, very different. So think about that. This was 6 simple instructions. During the course of any one procedure, you're going to give more than 6 instructions, right? So where did this go wrong, and whose fault is it that they don't all look exactly the same? You're all being very nice. It's my fault. It's completely my fault that they don't look exactly the same. The reason being, if I had wanted them to look all the same, I would have said to you, please hold your papers vertically. Fold them so that the corners touch on all 4 pieces, right? So it comes together as a perfect fold in half. Then I'd like you to take your thumb, your right thumb, and just to the crease of the thumb, I'd like you to tear a small crescent from the upper right-hand corner. And now I'd like you to fold your papers in half vertically again. Please make sure that all your edges are perfectly matched. This time, take your left thumb to the crease and tear a crescent shape from the corner. Now, if I continued with that level of instruction to you, what might you call me? A dictator. That's worse than I've ever gotten. I usually get micromanager, but dictator, okay. Well, we've taken it to a new level, right? The interesting thing is, you're going to turn that around, and that's what you will be called if you are giving that level of instruction and you haven't explained it to your team. So you've got 2 choices, right? You can not give that level of instruction and get a myriad of different results, right? Not all the same as you want them to be. Or you can give that level of instruction and have people think you're micromanaging them. The better third option is to start leading your team from the beginning and let them know, I am going to give you every bit of assistance I can here. I'm going to be extremely clear with the instructions I want. Because the first time you're doing that, that's not micromanaging, that's training. That's training. You've never done this before. So I'm going to start from the very beginning, and I'm going to give you every opportunity to know exactly what I want. And when you can set your expectations that clearly for your team, you're going to have much more success. There will still be bumps in the road. There will still be miscommunication. But I want you to realize that during the course of your day, whether it's with your patient or your team members, your suppliers, your advisors, everybody that you interact with, it depends on your ability to communicate well with them. Your success depends on that. So when you're delegating, whenever you're asking somebody to do something for you, if the result you get back doesn't match your expectation, the best place for you to look It's our natural instinct to blame the person who didn't get it right. We've all been there, right? We're like, wow, it was such a simple thing. Come on, guys, I gave you 6 things to do, and none of them looked the same way. But really, it has to be me. I have to look in the mirror and say, what did I do that might have caused this? Or what might I do that would get me a better result? If you can take that with you, I can tell you that your colleagues who have been practicing 10, 20, and 30 years are still learning that lesson. And they'll come back and tell me, wow, I had no idea what a difference it would make when I could slow it down and really give instruction. And then I get to enjoy the fact that people are doing what I want. I'm getting the result I want, and I become that much more effective. So in every interaction you have with your team, make sure that you're taking that leadership seriously and you're delegating really well. Otherwise, you're not getting the results you want. You're getting frustrated. Because you're not getting the results, you're having more meetings to talk about the numbers, right? And everybody is thinking, oh my goodness, it's all about the money. Okay, when it's really not about the money at all. It's about making a difference in people's lives. And it's making a difference with the skills that you've learned here. Because one thing you'll know for sure when you're working with patients is that dentistry is about so much more than fixing teeth. Dentistry is about changing lives and giving people the confidence to be able to be the best people they can be, to face the world feeling really good about themselves. And that makes it such an incredible profession and such an incredible opportunity for you. So if you can take those lessons with you as you start, to make sure your team gets your heart and your head, you'll get more than just their work ethic. You're going to get their hearts and heads too, and it makes a huge difference for you. So let's take a look at some of those numbers. But